Dana White referred to Turki Alalshikh by his name, opting against calling him His Excellency like many others do. The Saudi Arabian minister has become a huge figure in boxing, with many of the sport's biggest fights taking place in the Middle East. Major promoters, including Eddie Hearn, have chosen to take some of their box office contests to the kingdom, who have spent huge sums to attract such events. The UFC, meanwhile, continues to go around the globe with this weekend's UFC 306 taking place at the Sphere in Las Vegas. White has continued to fire digs at boxing as the two sports jostle for views and fans, before referring to the Saudi chief by his name. Asked if other sports could replicate the UFC's event at the Sphere, White said, "I talked a lot about boxing, but the only thing that changed in boxing was HD. I always try to push the envelope and try to make it better. When new technology comes out, I try to raise the bar. What these guys pulled off, we should be stepping over Emmys at the office. You ain't going to see this in boxing. Unless Turkey loved it tonight, comes in and buys the Fing Sphere and puts on, he might do it. I shouldn't say not boxing with him floating around, but it would take NBA or one of those companies with loads of money." Turkey is often referred to as His Excellency by Hearn, but White has stopped short of doing so. The Saudi minister, though, has previously called out reporters for not simply calling him by his name. The Matchroom boss previously detailed how the Saudi chief told him and Frank Warren to bury their issues before managing to set up an epic 5-fight card. He told TalkSport, "Our instructions were very clear from His Excellency." As was Frank's. "I don't care about all this stuff between you guys. This is what I want. Make it happen." The UFC's last trip to Saudi Arabia was back in the summer of 2022 when Robert Whittaker saw off Ikram Aliskerov. They've since been to the UAE for an event, but the bulk of their main events still take place in the USA. The company's calendar for the remainder of the year will see them head to the likes of France and Canada. On Saturday night, Merab Dvalishvili saw off Sean O'Malley in what was a shock victory, earning him the bantamweight title via unanimous decision. The victory extends Dvalishvili's win streak to 11, with O'Malley, regarded by many as the next global star of the UFC, losing his belt in his second defense. He said, "Today I'm the best fighter in the UFC, I prove it. Nothing surprised me, I can go 15 rounds like this. He's a great fighter, but I made him look normal."